people must truly believe we are Vikings. We must adopt the mindset of these murderous, thieving barbarians. We must raid them as they have raided our lands. It's not enough to simply look like Vikings. We must get inside their heads.
You want to be Vikings? Are you ready to die like a Viking? I am.
The Earl is dead! The Vikings are attacking!
Alhamdulillah. I have been held hostage by that animal! Come closer, that I may look upon the face of my liberator.
It is done. Freya's might. To be that deadly after so many winters. That was a glorious sight, Wise One. It was as though Hell, Queen of the Underworld, descended from that tree. I think I felt her in my bones, and not in any comforting way. Are you... I am fine, though I will pay for that glory later. So, now that your destiny is achieved, will you seek a more peaceful path? Alcida was merely an obstacle on a long road. This is the real prize of the day. I retrieved it after I put that witch to rest. What is it? The future. A seed to plant in Jerusalem. So the fates are not finished with you. Does it ever end? And you? Are you satisfied to have achieved your vengeance? My greatest satisfaction is knowing that the honor of the Raven clan is unblemished, and that my people are safe. As it shall ever be, so long as you're the champion. Goodbye, Eivor Wolf-Kissed of the Raven clan.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎大家回来。刺客教条维京纪元。刚刚是因为我突然我以为就是刺杀的话，就是普通刺杀他就好了，结果他是直接跑剧情，所以在他演讲的时候，我就立刻录影这样。好哦，金色的耶。好，那我们要看一下那是什么。真的耶，还是金色的吗？真的耶，还是神话的耶。我直接换他这一套吧。蛮帅的啊。哦，好看呢，这个真的好看。好，然后对我那个我解了很多次，所以还好。这个还没做嘛？爱尔兰，我靠，真的哎，都是新的。那我们先回去渡鸦乡，我觉得就是还蛮想解一下任务的。算在这里好了。我刚为了解那个任务，搞了超久。我就想说，就是完成它的目的的话，会不会有额外奖励还是剧情？就是有剧情了。额外奖励我是不确定。 始终第一次我没有到那个地方嘛，所以呢就没关系。多跟他们讲讲话好了。没错，我先不想搞这些东西。
Your baker is done, Toppin, and our feasting table will be warmer for it.
Avon, that is kind of you. I hope one day I can repay you.
You are among friends here. There's no need.
No need, but a desire. An earnest one. I remember the good things people do for me. To warm my heart in times when kindnesses are few and far between. There was one more thing, though, if you had a moment. A grain merchant has set up downriver. I want to bring a half-dozen bags home, but I would need an extra pair of hands.
I can lend a hand.
That's a relief. I did not fancy asking Holger.
是我们一起去吗？
Tardman, what brought you to our clan?
Your reputation. Heard folks say a band of hard-drinking, battle-scarred warriors had washed up on shore. Said you had settled in the center of Mercy, taking in whatever flotsam, jetsam, and jumble of misfits came to your docks.
And this appealed to you?
More than anything. Always been a bit of a drifter. The thought of settling in a rowdy camp felt like a good balance. And being a baker, I knew my services would not be sniffed at.
I did not take you for a baker when we met. You have the look of someone who swings an axe.
I do hear that a lot.
But baking is your only craft, is that right?
I have always enjoyed it. And I have always been good at it. But when I'm not able to find such work, I take odd jobs where I can. So long as I can work with my hands.
Well, we have that in common.
A question, Eivor. You're a warrior, a fighter. That much I know. But if you could stop fighting, what would you do?
You asked the wrong question. I can stop fighting, but to do so would be to deny the essence of who I am. I think you mean, if I had to stop fighting, what would I become?
No, you've given me the answer I wanted. It's good you found what calls you. A rare and happy thing.
但没想到他话还蛮多的。
Yes, yes, I see you both. What can I... It's you. What are you doing in Mercia?
Collecting grain. 30 silver's worth if you can spare it. I do have the coin.
Right. Well... Take what you need and get going.
That should cover it. Thank you kindly.
Of course. And you take good care of yourself. Yeah?
他们是什么关系？为什么他那么害怕？感觉？
Is that your usual vendor? He seemed a little surprised to see you.
Did he? Well, could be he knows somebody who looks like me. There's no shortage of big-bearded men around here, yeah?
I suppose not.
有古怪啊，那这个任务应该还会继续。
About your question earlier, what would I do if I weren't a warrior? I would ask the same of you. Is baking bread your greatest wish?
Is there something wrong with wanting to bake bread? The Romans baked bread. The Egyptians baked bread.
It is a fine trade, but is it your calling?
It is my calling to feed people, I'd say. To be of service to those I care for, and who care for me. That brings me joy.
Put that way, it is a noble pursuit.
I don't know that it's noble. It is simply what gets me up in the morning. It gives me purpose for the rest of my day.
Need help with your grain?
No need, no need. I'll do the rest myself. Bring it in and put it where I like.
All right. It was good to speak with you, Tobin. A welcome diversion.
You too, Eivor. Thank you for your help.
招募这个其实我到现在还不太知道它是干嘛的。
Good. While you were away, your Jomsvikingar helped to serve other jarls. Here is the tribute they earned.
Tell me about what you do here.
If you want to deal with your leaders, you come through me. I'll make sure they're ready for you and keep them in fighting shape.
I will see you later, friend.
欧洛那个先不玩，因为那个都有点花时间。好，哦，狼呢？啊，先打一下狼好了。
Good day to you. Impressive. Never seen anything like it. Got something new for you.
I brought something for you.
还没耶。
Nothing else.
What?
All done.
哦，好了好了好了。
I must take my leave.
Happy hunting.
Petra, good day.
Ah, you're back.
A good idea. I will join you now.
Good. A pack of wolves is a foolish thing to underestimate. Let's go. This way. I last saw them prowling around just up the hill.
You lead. I'll follow.
Our settlement is in quite a nice spot. Beautiful terrain, and the animals here are healthy and populous. But wolves are a worry. Maybe why the Ragnarsons moved on. Humans upset the balance of nature, and nature pushed back.
By attacking us.
A wolf will do whatever it takes. They were displaced. Now they come to our door. Come this way.
嗯，打完这个狼应该就差不多了吧。抱歉啦，最近真的太忙了，所以。
Breadcrumbs and crusts. They must have stolen something from Tarbin's store, or off a table somewhere.
You saw breadcrumbs from where you stood.
They stand out clearly from the soil and grass. See there? Come, this way. Ah, smell that? That's a male wolf, marking his territory, warding off the competition.
How do you know it's a male?
A different odor. You pick it up.
How did you come to be such a skilled tracker?
My family were hunters and trackers. From further east than you've ever seen, I imagine. But I've lived in England for most of my life. This is where we found Wallace.
You two are siblings, as Sigurd and I are siblings. Bound by honor, not blood.
Yes. To hear my mother tell it, we came upon Wallace abandoned, a babe in the woods. We took him in. Look, the wolves made a kill here. They're in the area.
可以走快点吗？
Those trails, they must have dragged the poor beast away. We're getting closer. Ah, see those teeth marks on the carcass? They're different.
This is the pack's doing, not just one.
That's right. Let's go on.
So your family found Wallace in the woods.
We were traveling through the forest when I spotted a white elk ahead of us. I chased it, hoping to take it down. I lost it as I came to a clearing. And there on the ground was a wee babe, our little Wallace, swaddled and alone. Ah, look at that. The pattern on the grass. They slept here.
I'm impressed, Petra. You have a raw skill.
You have seen nothing just yet.
So you saw a white elk, and that led you to Wallace.
That's right. It felt fated. We took him in and nursed him back to health. I was scarcely more than a toddler myself then. And from that day forward, we were raised as brother and sister. These kills are fresh. They're likely near enough to hear us. Probably fled the scene not long ago.
那你看到尸体啊？
I think we found our wolves.
我想说，我调亮好像也没太大的差别，好像是因为我开了 HDR， 所以那个差别不大。
That should be all of them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, both of you.
Are you all right? Were those your sheep?
They were. God take them. They were all I had in the world. Poor blighters never stood a chance. I lost my cows some months back. Now the sheep are gone. Frowning Jesus, what sort of farmer am I?
I'm sorry for your loss. With the wolves gone, you can recover in peace.
Not without the blessings of God I won't, but I shall try.
You have your life, farmer. With that alone, you can always rebuild.
Ava, hold. I hear something.
What? I don't hear... Oh, goodness gracious me! Felix! Rosemary! My beauties! You're alive! Come here, my precious angels!
Well, that worked out.
This was grand, Eivor. You hunt almost as well as you fight.
Give me a few weeks, I'll learn to track as well as you. Or better.
I would be happy to be so humbled.
This was a joy, Petra. Do not hesitate to call on me the next time you spot any errant beasts.
You were the first on my list, Eivor. See you soon.
好了，那今天的影片其实差不多，那我们来加一个技能，好了，拖一下时间，顺便看看有什么要聊天之类的吗？我也不知道。我觉得火焰抗性真的很重要，哎。哦，这直接用完我，太神奇了！维续者，好啦，那我也不知道还有什么要讲。也都差不多啦，因为主要就是还在适应新生活，然后整理东西、买东西。其实买东西这边花的蛮凶的，只是说还好有找到一份临时的工作，所以算还过得还可以。就是起码这次买家具没有用过香港的钱，都是用这几个礼拜赚来的。还有什么特别的吗？应该没有了吧。好了，接个任务好了。我们去这里。没关系，没关系，先去做完这个好了。因为这个只是聊聊天而已吧。如果它太长要干什么的，那我们就结束的。应该是不用到复杂了。
You are the only father.
Toby.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Toby, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories.
What stories do you mean?
When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready. Sven wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work. As if nothing happened. Because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me. Or worse. But this was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Toby. Know you are valued.
好啦，谢谢大家收看，我们下次再见啦，
I'm sorry I was not
拜
here
拜
to。see you off.